What if one word changed the entire history of a country?
Now, let's get into today's video, the very first episode of It's Page Worthy, a series here on the channel where I review books that made me think, feel, and in one way or another change the way I read. I will tell you whether or not the book is truly worth the read. The book we're talking about today is The History of the Siege of Lisbon, or in Portuguese, História do Cerco de Lisboa, by José Saramago. And no, it's not just about a siege, and it's not just about Lisbon. This is one of those books that has layers. You start reading one story, then suddenly you are in another. And when you realize it, everything is connected. That's so Saramago. The book begins with a brilliant premise. A proofreader named Raimundo Silva is working on a historical book about the siege of Lisbon, which happened in 1147, when Christian forces took the city from the Moors with the help of the Crusaders. But Raimundo on impulse adds a single word, not, to the original text, completely changing the meaning of that historical event. In his version, the Crusaders didn't help the Portuguese. From that small editorial rebellion, the story splits into two layers. Raimundo's present-day life, as he deals with the consequence of his decision and goes through a personal and emotional transformation, especially after meeting his new editor, Maria Sara. And the alternate history he begins to imagine and write, based on that single note he inserted. It becomes a kind of historical what if that blends reality, fiction, and imagination. José Saramago explores themes like the power of words and authorship, how history is